Hey, good afternoon, everybody, and happy Wednesday to you. This is supposed to be our 9 weeks testing day. If you were in class, I typically give you like a little piece of paper where you write one word and hand it back to me, and that's the 9 weeks test. But since you're not here, I can't do my fake 9 weeks test with you, so we actually had to adjust. Couple things I want to go over before I even do a screen share is I don't know how you guys see comments on the Canvas or whatever, but I went through and I looked at all of the thesis statements, um, and I put comments on if it was good and adequate. I put it on there. If it needed adjustments, I put it on there because it's okay if it's not perfect the first few times you do something, but it needs to get better, and you're going to need to write one by the end of the semester. So I'm trying to piecemeal it, point by point to help you. And the thesis is by far the most important point. So that's why if it looked like I might have been nitpicky, that is my job. Even if you got full credit and I put like good thesis, but you could work on something, keep that in mind. I'm not doing that to be an angry old man. I'm doing that to help you. Okay. The next thing is, guys, I think I told you this, and girls, but my evaluation is tomorrow. And so when you guys join class, you need to have your videos on, and you need to have your video on, and you need to make sure you're in the screen. So like some of you that have your ceiling fan, or you're showing me the beautiful lamp that you have at your house. That's awesome. I have lamps too. You guys want to see my lamp? Whoa, there's a lamp. See? Cool. I got it at IKEA a couple years ago. So yeah, I got those too. If my boss comes in tomorrow and sees lamps and ceiling fans, he's not going to be as enamored with them as I am. So let's not let that happen. And for Lucy Hiddle, your screen isn't working today. I'll get dinged tomorrow if it's not working. It's okay. My life will go on. I don't think I'll get fired. We'll be all right. Okay. On a less cynical and more serious note, let's talk about what I want you guys to do today. So I am going to take the screen of the share and going to take you guys to the modules. All right. So I spent a bit of time. When I say a bit of time, I wasted my whole prep period doing this. I don't know why. I get obsessed with some things sometimes. So when I go to my modules here, if you go down, this should be hidden. I don't know why it's, yeah. All that should be showing is the current module we're on, which is good. So I'm going to open up the notes quiz for you guys in a little bit, and everyone has to do that this period. You have no idea how perturbing it is. Perturb is a nice word for something else. When people don't take the quiz when they're supposed to, and then I have to hunt you down and be like, take the quiz. Okay, just do it when you're supposed to. It's class time. Okay, I'm giving you class time. I'm not saying you're lecturing over how the world revolves around the sun. So do it when I tell you to do it. Okay, the next thing is for tonight or when you're done with your quiz, if it doesn't take you an hour to do a 15-question quiz, okay? Here's how this is going to work. Okay, so I need you guys to kind of focus here for just a minute or two. Underneath modules, there's a discussion post. And it says, read the document assigned you in class on Wednesday and record your response below. Your response should be brief and should be focused on the main point of the document. So if we continue to talk about our soapstone, this is going to be the purpose. If you remember right, the purpose is kind of like the deeper meaning. Why is this person writing this? What's the point of it? Okay. Once you've submitted your response, then you're going to comment on at least one of your peers' responses by either agreeing with them agreeing with them and adding to their argument, or just blatantly disagreeing. And if you do that, which is fine, sometimes people are wrong and I'm wrong times also, but whether you agree or disagree, I want you to make sure you state why. Okay. So you're showing that you're actually critically thinking. Okay. Now, you'll notice I have 3 different sources on here. I found a ton of different sources today or yesterday on Africa in the time period of 1450 to 1750 and how the slave trade affected the continent of Africa, which is like the most unknown primary source, in world history. Like, it's the least talked about thing. It's one thing I think, again, I know they're going to ask questions about it on the AP exam. So I'm like, man, I got to get these documents in front of their face. So here's what we're going to do. I've gone ahead and you see there's 3 documents, 1, 2, and 3. I'm going to assign each of you 1 document. So the document that you're assigned, if you guys probably have to like squint by looking at the screen right now, but you'll notice you either have a 1, a 2, or a 3. Okay, everyone understand that? 1, a 2, or a 3 next to your name. So basically, Stanley down to Hannah Hiddle, your document 1. Lucy Hiddle all the way down to Owen, your document 2. And then Sam Sewell down to Lillian Zafian Short, you are document 3. Okay, so maybe jot that down or make sure you remember that for tomorrow. I don't know why I'm not trying to look at the Indy Star right now. Okay. There's ESPN. I don't try to look at that either. This is being videotaped. Great. Okay. So then what those are going to look like is something like this right here. So the document's not all that long, but the directions say, using the document provided, attempt to analyze it and determine the main point of the document. You should take more than 5 minutes to answer the document, to answer the question. Record your answer in the Canvas post under our current module by the start of class tomorrow, 10/1. Okay? Some of them are a little longer, but we're working on analyzing documents a little bit quicker too, because obviously you need to be able to do that on a DBQ. You can't take forever. So, all right. That is what I've got for you today. And that's what I want you to do when you're done with your quiz. And then you won't have a ton of homework, okay? Or if the quiz takes you this whole time, get it submitted by the end of class. Yeah, okay. So I'm going to go ahead and open up the quiz unless somebody has a question, okay? Who's got questions? Ask away now. It's better that way. Does anybody have a question? Okay, so the notes quiz, there's no time limit on it. You can use the notes from in class yesterday and from the textbook that you're supposed to have taken. The other thing is tomorrow, I'll just give you an agenda so you know what's going to happen. We're going to start off class right away with the AP style question, okay, where you'll put your answer in the chat function. And then we'll take a look at your discussion, have a quick talk about the documents that you read and what you guys thought was the main point of them or how they could be used to make an argument. And then we're going to do our themes day, break up into groups. When we break up into groups, please, if possible, make sure you are presentable on the screen and be ready to participate. The groups will be picked at random, and I'm then going to kind of place people based off your grade in the class in particular groups, okay? And then we'll do themes similar to how we have been, and then share it out loud, and the class will go by pretty fast. And then we'll have a discussion Friday, and then you guys have fall break, okay? Pretty sweet setup, I think, for you. And I think everyone's doing a pretty good job so far, okay? Essay writing skills have got to get better. All right, I'm going to let you guys get out of here now unless you have a question. And enjoy your afternoon. Stay warm. Feels cold out there.